are living in unprecedented times, both in marketing and in business. Technology and the explosion of communication channels have really changed the way that we communicate and engage with customers and prospects. In a recent survey by IBM, CMOs were asked, what is their #1 challenge? They stated exactly that, the explosion of communication channels and device choices. This is in and of itself not a revelation, but the fact that marketers have let technology, channels, and new devices sway them from foundational marketing strategies that drive success, that very much is. So while it's critical for business leaders and marketers to understand these advances and embrace them, they can't afford to lose sight of the most critical component of marketing success, and that is their message, the story they deliver to the marketplace. Just look at the social media posts, the surveys, the industry reports, and editorial coverage over the last couple years. It's been completely consumed with technology and new media related articles. But what's been fundamentally missing from these articles and this coverage is the story about your story and how it can be strengthened through the application of these new technologies and delivered more effectively through these new channels and devices. So while it's essential that marketers know how technology works and understand new media, it's just as important that they understand what role they play in formulating and delivering a more clear, compelling, and consistent message. The truth is, messaging has gotten lost in the storm. Technology and channel complexity has clouded the minds of most marketing executives. Not so much that they don't realize the importance of messaging, rather that their time, effort, dollars, and resources have been all consumed by these initiatives. As a result, when marketers turn that new technology and those new channels on, they quickly discover that the foundational messaging required to make these channels and these devices and this technology pay off have not been put in place. We believe this is where many marketing executives have gotten upside down. The emphasis and priority that is being placed on technology and channels has gotten in the way of developing the most effective messaging. Many business leaders and marketers have lost sight of the time and investment required to truly create a clear, compelling, and consistent message. A message that will actually make the most of the advances in technology and elicit the optimal engagement across all communication channels. So the truth is, messaging, technology, and channels all go hand in hand. One fuels the success of the other. So it's time we bring strategic messaging development back to the forefront of marketing. It's time we invest the resources and the dollars against foundational messaging development. This will make the investment in technology and new channels pay dividends. For this to happen, marketers have to strike the proper balance between demand generation and messaging development investments. And when they do this, marketers and businesses will reap significant rewards. First, their messaging will stand out. Second, their technology investments will deliver the value they envision. And third, their channels will perform at a much higher level. Ultimately, the appropriate combination of technology, channels, and strategic messaging development investments will ignite business growth.